Hello and welcome to this short little video on taking an online class. So why are you watching this video? Well, you'll see. Okay, so let's say you are going to be a social worker. You need to take classes to be a social worker. That's a fantastic major. That's great. You know, helping people, that's wonderful. So you're taking classes at a school and you're putting your schedule together. And as you're going through your classes and you're like, oh, I'm super busy. I've got to, fit this one class in. And you find the class that's going to work with your schedule, but it just so happens that the class is in Spanish. Okay, now that could be a problem because if you don't know Spanish, then you would have a very hard time doing well in that class. That would be a problem. Okay, the good news is that this class is not in Spanish. Nope, not in Spanish, okay, but it is an online class. Yay! So you need to have some basic computer skills in order to do well with an online class. If you've never picked a or touched a computer or are very uncomfortable using computers, online classes really not the best way to go. I will just tell you. Also, if you don't have a reliable computer or if you only have a smartphone, yeah, that's really going to be a challenge. Now, you don't necessarily have to own a computer, but you need to have access to a computer, either at your home or at the library or at the school or someplace. But online classes, they require basic computer knowledge and they require at least a computer. Okay, so if you're not comfortable with using Moodle here at Shaw University, there is help and hope. So if you go to the Shaw University mobile or Moodle page, you will notice right down here for Moodle technical support. Okay, so if you're having problems getting into Moodle, then you can email them. For other Moodle assistants, you have their phone numbers. Okay, I would love to help you as your teacher. I am not technical support. Okay, I do okay with technology, but I can't fix your Moodle problems. Okay, or if you need training on Moodle, you contact them. This is not a Moodle training class. This is an English class, which happens to be taught online. So remember how I talked about taking a class in Spanish? If you're not comfortable knowing Spanish, you shouldn't be taking a class in Spanish. If you're not comfortable using a computer or using Moodle, then you may struggle. Okay, now you can get help to get going. That's not a bad thing. Okay, but understand that if you're emailing me saying, hey, I'm having computer issues, my heart will bleed for you. I will feel bad for you. That will not be an excuse to turn in stuff late, and I will not fix it for you because I am your English teacher. And I'm just using this method as an online thing, which is assigned to me by the school. Are we clear on that? I hope so. Okay, now a couple other things about an online class. There is a Moodle app for your phone. This is something fairly new, okay? You can download it from the Google Play or the App Store, depending on what kind of phone you have. And you just search for Moodle Mobile, I think is what it's called. When it asks you to log in, you will use moodle.shawu.edu. So it's moodle.shawu, make sure you have the U in there, .edu. From there, you'll be able to log in. And how do you log in? You log in the same way you would log into the computer version of Moodle. If you don't know how to do that, then you should not be taking an online class. Just a suggestion. Or you really need to get committed on how to do that. Yes. So that's the thing. Some other things that are important to know for this class. Okay. You'll be doing assignments that are both interactive on the computer, and you will be uploading assignments on the computer. So, in order to do that, you will need to be able to submit files in a certain way. For the files that are accepted for written assignments for this class need to be in Microsoft Word format, meaning it needs to be in a doc or a docx file. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you need to have Microsoft Word. If you use Google Docs, if you use a Mac and whatever, you can still use those. However, when you're done creating the document in whatever you're doing, you need to then save it as a doc or a docx. If you don't know how to do that, on the Moodle page, which you will see in another video, there are resources. That video little tutorials to show you how to save files as a doc or a docx. So you're not required to buy Word, but in order for me to open up your files and to grade them and to read them, I need a doc or docx file because that's also how I make notes on them. If I am unable to open your file, that is a problem. I can't grade it. You will get a 0. Scare you yet? Don't worry about it. Okay, moving on. In addition, one excuse I hear from students who take online classes is, oh, well, my computer died. Well, you need to have a backup plan, okay? Now, many houses have multiple computers. Sometimes the Wi-Fi goes down or whatever. A lot of the things you can do in this class are able to be done on mobile devices like your phone, and using the mobile app will really help that. But there are times you need to use a real computer to type up stuff like for papers. You need to have a backup plan. If you have a computer and that's the only thing you've got and the only way you can do it and it dies, then basically you can't do what you need to do for this class. That is not an excuse for me to let you turn in late work. Because it's amazing how many people's computers crash right before the deadlines. Yeah. So, last but not least, okay, do not do this for online classes. Since we do not meet face-to-face, you are really required to kind of do this on your own. Now, I will support you and I will answer your emails and I will give you weekly videos to help you figure stuff out. So that's all good. However, if you wait to the very last minute to do assignments, that will be a problem. Because I hear students tell me all the time, oh, I had the assignment done, I went to upload it, and my computer stopped working, or my internet went down, or my dog ate my phone, or something like this, okay? Again, have a backup plan. Don't wait till the last minute. That is the plan for this online class. So, try not to scare you, but I want to make sure you go into this class with your eyes wide open, and you can do this. All right, now you know about online classes. Go forth and conquer.